worked. Didn't really have to go, but as with any kid who's going on a long trip, where there may or may not be rest stops, if you don't go to the bathroom now, you're gonna have to eventually, and it'll be like way out in the middle of nowhere. You have to squat behind a tree, assuming you can actually do that. Ugh. Disgusting. Did I? No, wait a second. I think I meant to... I missed this place when I was hacking stuff. I totally forgot about this. Where does it go? And how can I possibly climb this ladder if I can't? There we go. I have to like angle myself downwards or upward to climb up and downward to climb down. I'm gonna get the hang of these ladders at some point. Ooh, this is where all the bigwigs were. Speaking of, hello, Dr. Mance.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. Although it remains essentially hostile, these peccary can be taught to respond to basic commands, as Dr. Manbanco has demonstrated so performatively, as its biosystems work much more swiftly here. It learns extremely rapidly. Many on the executive committee will want a weapon, I'm sure. Their imagination reaches no further. But if we can just breed the aggression out, the peccary would make an extraordinary work beast. Our world has enough toys of war.
I don't know, you've heard of power corrupting and absolute power corrupting, absolutely. Ooh, whose chair is this? Hey, just a oh no. Other side of the... I don't think I need to warn anybody about this, do I? Warn anybody about what? The empty... Oh, wait a minute. It's the fact that the ceiling was sagging. Anything in here besides duct tape? No. I miss my old filing cabinet. You know what I mean? I got something out of that. Now let me see if I can go down here without spraining my ankle. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of these ladders. Hello, is that? Yeah, more ammo. I need all the ammo I can get. Probably. Where's that? Oh, yeah, here it is. Thing stayed gone. Now, for those of you just tuning in, I did find out where the way down to the portal was, and it's through here. Very cleverly hidden staircase. Hazmat suit. Entering Flat Hill portal. this again. I can't, can I? I mean, I'll probably end up with like a... Nope, there we go. I was gonna say I'll probably end up with a sprain or something. Alright. I think I'm in much better shape than I was. Milite MRE. Oh, wait, stop, no. I do remember, Pacific Drive had MREs. I can't peas. To be honest, have no idea what happened here in this alternate dimension. But signs seem to point to either a zombie apocalypse or maybe some kind of crazy disease. Like Stephen King's magnum opus, The Stand. How many of you all out there in internet land have heard of it? I read it. There was a mini-series based on it in the 90s. It's basically his version of Lord of the Rings. Ice cream? You know, ice cream, it's a little too... let's just say it melts too easily. What's funny about all this? Looks to me as though they've even got the same money, the same kind of money here. I mean, is this really an alternate dimension? Well, it must be. I mean, can you imagine if this was our world? And when I went down, when I went to, what was it? When I went down that elevator, that's when, well, that's when everything went wrong, but it's also when the Earth turned to this. It's the kind of thing that sends chills down your spine, doesn't it? Okay. See something there. Does it see me? Well, I'm in its line of sight, so I'm going to say yes. It does not appear hostile. Come to think of it, that might just be a guy in a weird suit. Heavy emphasis on the weird.
At last you are here.
At last I am here. Do you know who I am?
You want out? Of course you want out. Like them, the giants. You are trapped here. But shut down the devices. Your devices. Remove the power cells. 1, 2, 3. You'll have your way out. But what then? When you've opened your door, what then? Eh?
Then I'll have power cells. Okay, there's a journal note here. I don't know whether to trust them, but the freaking Flathill thinks it can open a way out by removing power cells from 3 devices. Speaking of ways out, I'd like the way out to here. And remember I heard that loud thumping sound earlier? Well, now we know the cause. That thing. Which looks sort of like a big, stretchy version of this guy. Marion. You don't want this, do you? No. What use is money after the end of the world? I thought I'd have the cash for gold, people. A little stammering, won't it? Hello? I have an email terminal. There's email out here. Hi, Jim. What's the operating lifespan of the Flathill containment system? How long do the power cells last? Don't worry about it. They're high-density sodium cells, good for at least a month, but I'd wager longer. There's plenty of redundancy in the containment system, too. You have to pull out all 3 to reopen the gateway. Access to the rooftops is restricted, And anyway, no one would be crazy or stupid enough to do that. There's a picture of all that misty... The giants. I'm guessing they are the invasion. They are what went wrong. You know what I'd like to do with these magazines? I'd like to actually read them and get a picture of... Some entities can't be killed by my weapons. I must... Yeah, what good is a 9mm firearm gonna do against that? You would need... I don't know... bazooka? A howitzer? You'd need heavy artillery. Now what is this thing? But whatever that thing is, it's hostile. So, we're going to have to do a little dance. The avoid dance. I'm going to avoid this thing. Like avoiding the Noid, but worse. More high stakes. I'm hoping that this door won't budge. This door won't budge. I'm trapped up here. I don't think it noticed me. I'm too tiny to notice. I'm the only one noticing this. There are 2 sets of footsteps. There's another one of these things looking around here. There, I don't know. But somehow I get the impression that they came from another alternate dimension, and now they're here, and maybe it's because of Gate. Okay, let's sneak around here. So many locked doors. So they're trying to corral me into this. And, there, you see, I knew there was another one. Did it see me? Oh, cripes, it did. Okay, I'm trying to run. There. I can't get all the way up here, can it? That was close. A little too close. Oh, wait. That's been there. I'm gonna heal myself. I need that. Can you believe it? I think I got stomped on by that thing, or almost stomped on, and that... so close. So these aren't exactly tyrannosaurs, are they? I mean, supposedly if you don't move, they can't see you. But in this case, if you don't move, they can see you. Somebody did mention that maybe the answer to all this is on the rooftops. To use the rooftops somehow. Go from one to the other. Get upstairs. I moved up a level at least once. Okay, it looks like I'm fine. Right, okay. Maybe if I just climbed high enough. Maybe find somewhere where there is roof access. You know, somehow I get the impression that I'm not going to be there for that portal storm or whatever it is. I don't want to step on me anyway. What did I ever do to them? This is maybe not the answer, but an answer. Access to the rooftops may be restricted, but that shouldn't stop me from at least getting some height. Find out what good it's doing. Do is package something. That's it. You can package something and pile it on top of this roof. Oh, this is hilarious. The one glass that I can't break. See if I can stick it. There we go. Yeah, I stuck the landing. Now, to pick up one of these. Okay. Dang. I'm picking up the scrap. Here we go. Come to think of it, there's no reason why I can't pick the scrap up and store it someplace else, like over here, say? Got like a ton of metal scrap anyway. Where did I put that thing? Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so I have an office stool now. How'd I get up? Okay, now I'm going the wrong way. Not here. Over there. To the manager's office. I could use that chair too if I wanted to. This way. And then it's up the dumpsters. Onto the roof. Right, so, there's only one problem with this, and that's that I need to build pretty high in order to get where I'm trying to get to. Can't climb on the wall either. is that a, it's not connected to the store any. Trying to retrace my steps here. That's higher. I will climb on the wall. Yeah, just like a little kid would do. Get up there. Can I really pile stuff? I got a better question. Can those freaky giant things climb up onto the roof? Doesn't look like they can. Okay. Retracing my steps again. Still not risking it. I mean, look at this. I'm just a little ant in a hazmat suit. I pose no threat to these things. But they want to squash me anyway. For no reason whatsoever. What's the point of squashing me? Xenophobia? Is there anywhere else to go, by the way? I was here before. This is where I started from. That's why I was so irked that this was a one-way portal, and yet, well, I'm glad I found the other way. Is the tailgate even open on this thing? What could I possibly gain from... There's nothing up here. There's this. Just my luck. Wait a second. It's not a giant, but it looks giant related. I forgot that was a door. I know there's a lot of going in circles in this, but perfectly fair, there isn't a whole lot of other ways I can go. Then again, what am I going to shoot? The giants? No way. You can't shoot them. John, but... Let's see if I can grab another one of those stools. 63% chance to break isn't a 100% chance. Oh wait, there's a vintage chair and you can't break it. Can you climb on it though? How high does it get you? You have to start thinking in some pretty weird terms here. Chance to break means that this, yeah, here we go. Law of averages. Although that would have only worked with a 60% chance to break. For every 5 chairs, you can grab 2. And the statistics aren't all neat and clean, are they? Get a look on over the fence. Doesn't look like there's anything there though. And now this stool is, well, there's no chance of it breaking when I package it. Forgot that I could go this way. There. There's still the long-standing problem of spanning this distance is very high. But what the alternative, the only alternative I have is somehow sneaking around those giants. Good of a job I did with that. Especially wearing the hazmat suit. That's the funny thing. I think it sees me, but it can't climb all the way up here. This up there. Still a pretty hefty distance.